again, started riding again. Find them as in when rhyming with friends. Blinded within the lines of events, but time we're in when the crime was a trend. Lying prevents the pride of my den, divine on the rise like climbing a fence. Shine was intense, blinding like gems. Eyes got a glimpse of the sign like a prince. Same story, heard it though. Waiting for that curtain. That's my new song called Bamboo Pajamas. Go check that shit out. It's fucking so much fun. It's completely different than every song I've ever made. And I've always wanted to have like a bouncy, catchy, fun song. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed. And the process behind that song was really crazy. It went through a lot of stuff. But, yo, here we are. And why are we here? Because people keep asking me why I haven't spoke up about this. And I mean, the truth is, I have not spoke up about this because I don't feel I'm qualified to. I don't know any of the behind the scenes. I don't know the situations, the conversations outside of what Ren has said. And believe me, I 100% believe everything that Ren has said. When the whole situation before Ren made that video and all this stuff was going on, I basically was kind of taking a neutral side because I could see why a producer would make a beat without clearing a sample. It's very, very well known in the beat making world, even the top beat makers. So my best friend, one of my best friends, Vexo, is a beat maker, and he does a lot of competitions, and those competitions get judged. I don't know what the hell I just did. Those competitions get judged by some pretty famous producers, and those producers will talk in all of those. And I've seen so many of them say, don't clear the samples unless you already have a package or, you're going through a library, and those are usually like pretty cheap, like 40, 50 bucks. But there's like, if you make an album with 15 songs on it and it's 50 bucks a piece, like, are you ever going to make that money back? Probably not. Most producers will not clear samples, and they will. It's almost like what's that saying where you rather apologize than ask for permission? I'd rather ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. It's something like that, right? You make 100 beats that never get seen by more than 100, 200 people, and then all of a sudden a fucking mega superstar gets a hold of your beat and makes a crazy ass song off of it. And man, so that's what the situation that happened here. And what would it be, the production companies, the labels, whoever owns the rights to the sample, they are not going to contact you until your shit blows up, because they don't care. Once your shit blows up, then it's like somebody in a suit going, oh, hey, we can make some money off of that. So they contact Kujo most likely and say, hey, you have this sample and it's ours and you owe us some money. And this is all, and again, this is why I didn't make this video in the first place. It's all assumptions, right? So I assume that they contacted him. I assume that Kujo went to Ren's team and said, hey, you know what? Is there any way you guys could help me out? Get this sample cleared? Which legally that has no precedence at all. Like, Ren is not responsible for clearing a sample. But it's one of those things where if you made the beat, you kind of might approach the artist and be like, hey man, they're going to charge me, X amount of dollars. Could you help me out? And who knows what those X amount of dollars is? It could be $100,000. It could be $5,000. It could be $1,000. It could be 50. Who knows what they charge him? And obviously Ren's team wasn't contacting him. According to Ren, he knew nothing about this, and Kujo's probably flipping out and trying to figure out what he's going to do, thinking he's going to get in trouble. So he goes to and let me say too, I don't know how any of this works. I used to make beats. I sold beats. That's how I got through college when I was in my 20s. My best friend Vexo makes beats. I've watched Vexo join a lot of competitions, and the judges for those competitions are usually like a pretty high-end beat producer, and they all say it every single time, like talk about not clearing samples and not worrying about it until something happens. So it's not like this crazy thing that he went out and nobody ever does this. The problem is like not contacting Ren directly, which I'm assuming he probably had contact with Ren. And then all the turns that this took. And to me, when I was, like I said, I started out neutral. You know, we don't know all the details. Then you see Ren make his video and you realize like, oh yeah, Ren's getting fucked. Ren is getting, basically, I think Suits got behind Kujo and realized, hey, this guy probably is making a lot of money. We could probably profit off of this. We didn't do anything to help him build his community. We didn't help him advertise. We didn't help him, you know, we weren't running to the store to get a cable when he was busking on the streets, getting him water. We did zero, absolutely nothing. Kujo, all the lawyers, none of you did a fucking thing to help Ren get to where he got. Your beat, you valued your beat at $80 or 80 pounds or whatever it was, and that's what it is. It's a beat. You sell your beat and you made your $80 and you should be fucking happy. And if there was other stipulations to it, if you guys agreed on something, I mean, that happens as well. Again, another detail that I don't know about. But you know, when labels take artists' money, I fucking hate labels, but they do have some, for any independent artist that's setting up tours, that's working with, merch, that's doing advertising, that's doing radio shows and podcasts and all this shit. All of it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work for anybody to do. Thus, Ren making the money game, the actual money game that he was playing on his Discord and Facebook and Instagram and all that helped boost those sales. Ren busking on the streets for years helped boost those sales. Ren being in his own Discord talking to his fans helped boost those sales. Ren being a super talented artist helped boost those sales. Ren reaching out to the reaction community and the reactors building up this huge platform for Ren. All of that is what contributed to making that beat worth way more than it was worth when he got it. And that's why I think in this whole thing, if Ren just goes absolutely ballistic on Kujo, then he deserves it, because they got greedy, because they, you know, it's basically like, it's really funny too, because you done fucked with the wrong person, because his whole platform and his whole message is about greed and you know, trying to take from people. And Ren's always giving back. Ren's always lifting tides. And you know, I almost cried today when I saw him do an Instagram post of Tony Humphrey's new song. Oh man, I'm like, man, someday I hope he does that for me. That would be so sick. I don't even know how I would react. But yeah, Kujo, you fucked up. Kujo, that offer that Ren made to take 50% of a song right down the middle, make a new song, that was like a win for Kujo, because you don't have the renegades on your back. Everybody's in good graces with you. You're getting 50% from a song from Ren after he's blown up, not before he's blown up. Now you know he's blowing up and he's only going to get bigger. Bro, the fucking people that told you not to take that deal, all they wanted was money. And they realized that if you were getting 50% and Ren was getting 50%, then their fucking dirty ass hands couldn't reach in the cookie jar anymore. Like, their little quick profit was over. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. To get this offer from an independent artist who's working with other independent artists who need to buy beats, right? Like, these people that Ren works with all need beats as well. I'm sure they have their own producers and they, you know, they do that, but it's not a label that's going to go get a beat from Timberland or go get a beat from Havoc and then go get one from, you know, Primo. Like, they're looking for beats. now you just cut that off for the rest of your fucking beat making career, however long that's gonna last. Now that tomorrow when the beatdown happens, do you really think that any of these independent artists are gonna work with you? Man, it's so crazy. You would have been in good graces with Ren. Ren would have like, anytime he heard somebody go, yeah, I need a beat for this song, he would have went to you. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. And not only that, like, now we all hate you. We all hate you. We hate you because of the stress that you put Ren through. We hate you because Sick Boy's gone. We hate you because it just taints the industry even more and makes all those songs that Ren sings about even more relevant. We hate you. You really, really fucked up, and you had a chance to get on the good side of the Renegades, do a song with Ren, potentially have Ren recommend you to more people, potentially make probably quadruple what you would ever make off of this beat, that you probably will not make anything off of this beat because, I mean, let's face it, hands down, you sold a beat that wasn't cleared. You'll get your money for whatever the original deal was, but you're not going to get any more than that. And I hope it's costing you money. I hope it's costing you money to go through all this. I hope it's costing you fans. I hope it's costing you views. And originally I thought maybe Ren would have some type of crazy twist on his video tomorrow and prove us wrong, and now I don't think so. I think you just pushed Ren into a corner, and I don't think you're going to get the Dada treatment. I don't think he's going to diss you and then apologize at the end and tell everybody to go, look you up and help build your career. I don't think that's happening. I think you burned a bridge, and you burned a very, very passionate, polite, like, well-loved bridge. You burned it, and I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. And honestly, I really do hope I'm wrong. I hope there's some crazy twist to it. I hope that, I don't know, I hope you made the beat for the song that's Kujo Beatdown is on, and everything's gonna, come with a good message, but I don't see it happening. I really don't. That's what I was hoping for, but I don't see it happening. I think that, I think you really fucked up. But yeah, so that's my take on it. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, the legals, the legalities. I've watched everything that's come out. I stopped and paused and read every single text message between Kujo's girlfriend and Ren. Even when Ren tried to back out of that, like, yo, I didn't realize I was talking to a family member, somebody close to Kujo. I didn't want that. And then she kept it going, and she's like fucking Jekyll and Hyde. 1 second she's like, well, I understand, and I think that we could all work together, and fuck you for hurting Kujo, he's such a nice guy. Like, it was so weird to me. And also, like, beating your head into a wall, it probably should have been cut off from the start. Like, you're not going to get anywhere with that type of conversation. But yeah, man, Kujo, you really fucked up, and you deserve whatever's coming to you. And I really, really hope that if this is just like a crazy ass massacre song from Ren, I hope it gets it out of his system and he can go back to normal and not thinking about this shit. But I'm sure he's going to have to still deal with it. But, our boy's he's been through way more than legal battles and people, wanting money from him. He's survived a lot, and that's what that song meant to him, and that's why it's cutting him so deep, and that's why he's probably gonna come with a fucking storm on you. But who knows? Yo, I'm not gonna keep rambling. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow in the premiere, where we can't read any of the chat, and man, I'm really excited. I know you guys are too. Let me know if you do have any questions, and I do think that I can answer them, I will. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions that you think I might be able to answer. But yeah, that's about it. That's just my opinion on this whole situation. You done fucked up now. Peace out.